Good morning. And one more mic check. Well, good morning. Appreciate the well wishes as always. How goes the weekend? So far, so actually. Yesterday's progress session went well. And, yeah. Got some good stuff done in Pokemon Go. Got some good paperwork and, similar responsible adult cleaning up stuff done. So yeah, I can't complain. And if all goes well, today should be a repeat of yesterday. And hey, Burkant, how goes it? Happy Sunday. Here. Also a reminder, if anyone missed it from last night, so Dot Phase was going through a new BMS song pack that came out last night. In addition to there being some incredible new music, a lot of the musicians that helped with the pack were hanging out in chat. So I would highly recommend checking out the VOD at some point if you weren't there live. Alright. So, plan for today is we're going to keep on going through our to-do list and seeing what items we can check off or update. First, let's play some stuff to warm up. Slightly adjusted the Unicode that my PC uses, so some of these fonts should be closer to arcade. Not bad, but not great either. Let's see our early late. Something feels a hair off. Yeah, something feels a little weird. I might quickly kill client and triple check what's happening in the background. Because this keeps happening with Infinitas recently, and I'm not sure what's changed. But it's rather irritating. Very quickly reset client just to make sure all is well. Yeah, sorry for being a bit quiet and kind of serious. I'm just really trying to figure out what the heck has been going on with my timing recently. We're smart. We'll figure it out. Alright, I want to run this back and see what happens, if anything. It's just weird because like if I forgot to change my antivirus, like it has a literally what's called gamer mode. It actually like suspends scanning, any visual notices, that sort of stuff. If like I didn't do Windows Update recently and Windows 10 was trying to preload stuff in the background, or similar things that could affect when Infinitas loads as a client or goes to run as a client, that'd be one thing. But I've been super strict in terms of the environment that I run the game in. And over the past 2 weeks, about every 2 or 3 days, it suddenly shifts its, or rather, the offset I need to use shifts violently. Like 2 weeks ago, I was at plus 0.7. Now I'm almost back down to 0.0. And like I'd understand if at the start of a session it was, at some number and then slowly over the course of the session it drifted one way or another, but it just seems to keep changing initially and I'm not sure why. Especially given how long I've been running Infinitas, like it's never shown this behavior before. keep running Inner Spirit until we get the timing a little bit more accurate. Because right now I'm running a roughly 2-to-1 early-late ratio. But I also have the suspicion that other songs are then going to be way late. Yeah, we'll get this figured out. Yeah, I used to run Infinitas in real time, and then I found it actually was too aggressive. I haven't run it in with a real-time process since I want to say December. But I am very grateful to have picked up that tip from early. That's been phenomenal. Alright, so allegedly this is better. Allegedly. But I have this funny feeling I'm gonna go to play something else, and then my ratio is gonna be super, super skewed. But who knows? Let's find out together. Not bad. It felt okay. What do the numbers say? 1 to 2? Okay. Alright, just as one last sanity check, let's dip back down to like a 5 or a 6 that I can AAA. Something that's like really just 4 on the floor. I think we're on the right track, thankfully. And I also think we're finally starting to warm up. Thank goodness. Before we continue, I normally do a stretch break once an hour, but we're just about a half hour in. And for some reason, my back is killing me. So I'm just going to take a quick 60-second break, and then we'll dive in for another half hour or 2DX before taking any other breathers. Back in a flash. Let's get back to it. Just wondering how much of it's in my head. Oh, timing demons. I mean, the good news is that even though, like, I was hoping to be attacking my to-do list by now, I'm actually still having fun. I mean, there's definitely a lot worse ways to start your morning. Yeah, not bad. Don't triple, but close to our record. Fast slow ratio is way off, but I think I just need to try to move on. Hey, Mira! Good morning! Or, hold on, mental math. Good afternoon. Yeah, how goes it? Much obliged for the cheer, thank you so much. I'm having some potential timing issues, but I want to say at this point there's a decent chance it could just be me internally. I don't know. But having a good weekend, and of course, give my regards to Dante. Yeah, I think at the very worst, start digging into 7s and 8s. Yeah, I think I think something might have changed with client recently. I've been trying to ask other streamers if they've noticed anything, but the general consensus so far has been a lot of shoulder shrugging and so. There we go. But what is the early late ratio? Good enough. All right. In my eyes? Sure thing. See a 26 miscount, and I also know it's an older song, so I'm not sure. Oops. I'm not sure what kind of chart shenanigans they're going to be. Let's see if we can upgrade this to an EX. I think it said it was 5th style. This might not be a battle chart, but we'll see. It's definitely got some shenanigans because 26 misses on an 8 for me. Yeah, this may or may not be a battle chart. We'll see. Definitely a lot better for accuracy. Happily take that. Yeah, minimal shenanigans for sure. Although it is definitely an older chart, so probably the first time I played through it, there were some of the drum rolls are a little odd. And yeah, almost a 50-50 fast slow. Well, as close to it as we can get anyways. It's time today. Promise. Hey, Musta Pasta, Okina, how goes it? And I am a little foggy, but if I remember correctly, Okina, you finished the Voltex cab and you've been working on a modded DDR setup and you've been slowly getting back into practice. Is that right? Yeah, so how goes the DDR progress? Yeah, I have a feeling the timing on that chart might be off, given all the trouble I've had with it, so try to ignore it and move on. Alien in a while. I think it's the normal. I still have a combo break on or something. I know that chart is sticking out in my mind for some reason. I think it's the only 3 that I don't have a full combo on. Let's see if we can fix that. Yep. I think default for 5 isn't that bad. Like, obviously everyone's gonna want to do their own thing, and with how easily customizable it is, like, why not? But I honestly don't think the stock for 5 is that bad. Yeah, more than welcome, Mira. Thank you for the request. I'm just glad I got my full combo lamp back for that whole folder. Alright. Okina, I'm not sure. I know the newer versions of 2DX have Toho, but I'm not sure if there's anything in like Spada or Pendual that are Toho. Do you know explicitly if there's any Toho remixes in Infinitas? Because if so, yeah, sure thing. But I don't think there are yet, at least not for Infinitas. So yeah, just yeah, if you want to hop on RemiWiki and like just triple check. Otherwise, I'll refund that for now. But similarly, if you want to request something else, like, I mean, you know how it works, and this goes for anybody. You know, request anything, anytime. All right, we've been mucking around a lot in lower level songs, just because we had some timing trouble. Let's actually play some 9s, because if we're going to go after my to-do list, we need to be actually warmed up. Ooh, yeah, that's actually going to be a good song, because it's very quick. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that after this. And looks like we've got a couple more people tuning in. Morning, happy Sunday. How goes it? Yeah, whether you're new to the channel or you've just got me on for background noise, either way, appreciate you being here. Not bad, but fairly close to our best, so I'm okay with that. I've never played with random. Mainly just because it can super mess up charts, especially if they have turntable chords. Because then instead of getting 1 end turntable on left, I might get 6 end turntable. So, I mean, turntable chords in newer charts aren't as common. But, yeah. Hey, it's Siggy! How goes it? It was good chatting with you on Discord last night. Appreciate you tuning in and also following. How goes your Sunday? Kind of. Because now some of the fonts, when I go to load in, just don't display at all. So, 50-50. Let's see how this goes, shall we? Yeah, plus the other thing, random can be different for both hands. Like, let's say on left side, 1 becomes 4. Right side, 1 could become 7. Like, the actual shuffle can be different for each hand. Thank you, Burkhand. And also, Siggy, just waking up. Yeah, I mean, worse ways to start your day, but yeah. Appreciate you having me be part of your morning. Yeah, how's the weekend been treating you? Let's try one more random just for funsies, and then we'll go back to business as usual. Let's do something scale heavy. I know. Yeah, not bad. Definitely interesting. Hey, SDB! Good evening! How goes it? Konbanwa. Alright, so we're just over an hour in. I took a quick stretch break at the 30-minute mark, and I do want to take one more quick stretch. But let's play one more song, and then we'll take a quick breather. Let's see. I really want the CX clear. Let's see if we can make it happen. Yeah, we'll get it eventually. We've gotten it before. We'll get it back soon. I'm not too heartbroken about it, Mira, just because I have gotten that EX before. The thing that's upsetting me, and thankfully it didn't happen that time, is every time I've been replaying this with EX on, I've been pushing a new score and then losing it because I fail out. That time, not so much, so definitely less heartbroken. One more than a quick break. But why not? I'm an idiot. I completely fumbled that trill on left hand. Alright. So, at this point, we're going to take a quick stretch break. And if you've been sitting at your computer this whole time, I invite you to join me. Get up, walk around a little. But otherwise, I'll be back in 60 seconds, and then we'll dig in for more 2DX. Alright. See you all shortly. All right. Mira, which Nekomata song are you talking about? Wait, which... Yeah, I'm just not quite sure which song you're referring to. Oh, Beanball. Yeah, this was this recently was it Bits Unlockable? I think. Let me check. Right, it was the recent subscriber song, or it became available for purchase, I think. 1 second. Losing my mind here, because for some reason I'm not seeing it, and I know I should. There we go. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I must have just been accidentally scrolling over it. I'm just looking on my list.
Yeah, it's the subscriber songs for this month. That and Ram. I don't know why I couldn't see that for some reason. But yeah, there was a whole group of multi-game crossover songs that all have a loosely connecting baseball theme, and this was one of them. Great song. Yeah, let's dig into it since we were talking about it. Then from there, I actually really do need to get working on my list. And speaking of, so what I'm doing is I'm going through my to-do list, songs that I've marked for like near fails and stuff like that. But up until recently, I didn't have a date on them. So now I'm actually adding, hey, I last tried this goal or whatever on this date. So let's see if we can bump this up to a double, and then we'll go after the list. Such a good time. But Mira, in regards to that unlock and crossover event, that RemiWiki article goes over all of them. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the list. Looks like we've got... Ooh, Valgus another. Okay.
Well, at least we tried.
Yeah, I remember hearing that unlock event was very, very annoying. Ooh, Passionate Fate another. Eighth note pair of chords with single note 16s for almost the whole song. Right. I remember this. Yeah, this is going to annihilate me stamina-wise. Let's do this next, and let's just do something a little less stamina-intensive first, because I'm still a little tired from Valgus. Oh, okay. So I've got EX and AA Unicorn Tail. That should be doable. Okay. Oh, that was dumb of me. Oh, I want that. I want that really badly. And we EX fail with the AA, which is a new score. Ah, that is annoying. Yeah, I had the weird turntable juggles in my notes. Now that we've heads up on them, let's get it. Great stuff. Yeah, that was phenomenal. Very happy with that. Yatta indeed. Thank you, STB. Alright, now let's get destroyed by Passionate Fate, because... oh boy. Yeah, thank you, Mira. And before we get demolished by this, again, thank you, everybody. Whether you're lurking, you're being awesome in chat, somewhere in between. Again, appreciate the company. Hope your Sunday's going well. Got above the B. At least we got that. Oof. I'm not gonna lie, on a lot of the, especially in the first half of the song, a lot of the chord runs did a lot stronger on those. Let's see what is on the list that might be a little lower stamina. Okay. See if we can bump this up to an A. I don't think we can EX it, but who knows, maybe we'll just be updating the to-do list entry, depending on our miscount. We got there for what we were hoping. But I was hoping for a slightly stronger score improvement. We did drop our miscount, though. While we've got that fresh in our heads, let's quickly try that on EX. I don't think it's going to happen, but that's kind of the point of being ambitious, right? I'm hoping the EX lamp is going to properly light a fire under us for accuracy. Let's put that on the list, because I know it's, if not that literal batch of scales, some slightly trickier ones towards the end of the song would likely trip me up. Alright, let's see, what's next on the list? Ooh, In the Sky. Huh. The to-do list item I have says to get an A on it, which we do. But we have a 50 miscount. Based on the notes for the song, lots of weird 3-note chords, don't be lazy, we might be able to hard clear this, so let's give that a shot. Yeah, I want to try that again. At the very least, let's update our notes. Alright, let's retry that, because partway through I realized my timing was off. Just that the song is a little bit quicker than I realized. I think we can hard clear that, or at the very least, get it much closer to a double A. Let's see if we can make some magic happen. Oh, we can totally get that. Alright, so I'm going to put that on my own request list, just to make sure I hit that before the end of the stream. We can totally get that. Alright, I'm actually really excited about that, because I'm confident I can get that this stream. Alright, let's move on for now, though. Alright, what's up next? Alright, EX Samsara, another. I see a couple other people tuning in. Once again, if you're getting your lurk on, I appreciate you. But again, thanks for making me part of your Sunday. Yeah, that's me being an idiot. One more once. We can definitely get that. But in the interest of doing different things on the list that are more difficult charts rather than EX clears, I'll mark this for now and move on. And I'm also going to tack on get a double A on that as well, because right now it's just get an EX. Huh. I have this on the list as a normal clear and an A. Let's change that to an A. And based on the notes I have for this is likely going to be a good idea. At least in terms of practice. Alright, let's get it. Almost got that PB. Yep, that definitely should be on the list. All right. Yeah, BMS is not for the faint of heart. It's almost like there's a reason that I haven't gotten into Lunatic Rave sooner. But yeah, you don't have to say anything. Just the fact that you were tuned in and, otherwise hanging out, thank you. But also saying hello, thank you. Hope your Archaea practice goes well. And hey, Sparkover, happy Sunday. How goes it? Yeah, we've gotten like one or two new things that I'm kind of happy with, but we have a couple of new targets that I'm actually really excited about. So one of them being a hard clear and a double A on In the Sky, which is a tricky 10. So I'm kind of psyched for that. But yeah, Sigma, never any pressure to say hi in chat. Like, there's a reason why unless you say something in chat, I don't actively try to engage you, because I know some people just kind of, want to hang out in the background or otherwise, just kind of tune in but not necessarily participate. And that's completely fine. Yeah, Sparkover, I do not know why we still have daylight savings. Such a dumb thing. Fingers crossed it dies out in the next, decade, because it's on the decline. Interesting that you mentioned that, Tuwali. So, like, years ago, that kind of was the case. But nowadays, apparently, there's a really good push for making sure that, like, hey, did you make a song for this event or whatever? Have beginner or not Kaiden, accessible charts in it. So it's definitely worth taking a look into. Yeah, I've been hanging out with I've been hanging out in Dot Phase's streams a lot recently, just because of timing. But he's also a really big, like, Lunatic Rave and BMS fan, and I've been picking up some info from him. Apparently it's a lot more accessible. The client is a lot better. There's even song pack handling that's completely automated. So, like, you can just be like, hey, let me log into this website. Oh, a new chart for this song got put out. Let's auto-download it and, file it accordingly. It's pretty good. Yeah, in fact, speaking of BOF, last night, Dot Phase was doing a review. I think it's Pobat or Pabet. It's a South Korean equivalent of Bimania Fighters. It's amazing. If you didn't catch it live, check out the VOD, because some of the musicians that worked on it were also in chat. It was fantastic. Yeah, and about it being English friendly, again, I wasn't aware of this, but, Dot tipped me off about it a couple weeks ago. There's a lot of English support now. So, for the client, the song packs, everything. It's actually really great. and otherwise unpleasant experiences. Let's get back to practice. Especially since we're just coming up on the 2-hour mark, and I'm supposed to be taking a stretch break soon, let's make sure it's an actual break and not just me running my mouth the entire time. Harmony and Lovely. Right, that should be good, because that's not too stamina intense. But it's definitely on our to-do list. Alright, so I'll take a quick stretch break either after this or one more song. Kind of thinking out loud here. Then after that, we'll do 1 or 2 songs to get our head back in, then do our pulse check for the day, and then we'll see how we're doing stamina-wise. Yeah, I think that sounds like a plan. Yeah, I'm legit mad. Because all of those chords that were just on the 8th note rhythm, I know I was on beat 4, and it was just good, 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 good. I think that's like the first time I've rage quit out of a song in like 5 years. Running that back, though. Hey, Kawachi, good morning. Or, good evening. Trying not to bring up bad news. How did your exams go? At least it's not all bad. Yeah. You know, like I've said, I know you've been studying. I got faith in you. Fingers crossed, overall it goes well. Yeah, appreciate you tuning in. Let's mark it on the list and move on. Just looking at other possible things on the list. I don't think it's going to go well, but let's see. Nice, Sigma. And yeah, Kawachi, I'll get a Harmony and Lovely soon. I'm 99% positive I cleared Harmony before Infinitas, but I don't think I've gotten the A on it. So, meanwhile, this has some weird one-handed chromatic rolls that keep tripping me up. It's like Gigadelic, but not quite as hard. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah, and do you know how hard it is to look up music by hate? Like, so many false positives if you try to search for it. But yeah, glad to see that they're still getting involved in other music game projects, because like Quark was phenomenal. Once more. And then we'll take a quick stretch break. It's in Voltex, really? Oh, hot damn, that's awesome. Once more. Because every single one of these fails is just me being dumb. Once more. But yeah, Quark, I'm a long-time fan of. Back when I had my machine and I was first getting Empress with injections set up on it, the first thing I did was get Quark up and running. Absolutely love that song. That's all right. We'll mark that. Move on, just so that way we don't do nothing but EX fail out of blocks for the next hour and a half. Speaking of, so right now it's 10:20, and I want to be completely wrapped up sometime between 11 and 11:30, leaning more towards 11. So, I'm going to take a quick stretch break, then we'll play one or two songs to get our head back in the game, do our pulse check for the day, and then see how we're doing stamina-wise and rock and roll from there. So, if you've been sitting this whole time, I invite you to join me. Get up, walk around a little bit, but either way, I'll see all of you in 120 seconds. Alright. And before we jump back into things again, thank you. A lot of people tuned in this morning. A lot of people either, lurking and, have me on in the background, or saying hi in chat. Either way, again, thank you for making me part of your day. Hope the weekend's being kind to you. And speaking of hellos and thank yous, hey Candace, how goes it? Alright, so we've got a request for Euroromance, and then we've got Blue Rain. After those two songs, we're definitely going to then at that point do our pulse check for the day, so just a heads up on any other requests that might come in. Yeah, the weekend's been pretty good to me, Candace. Yesterday was a nice 2DX stream. A lot of Pokemon Go raiding, and then a lot of good, responsible adult stuff. Getting caught up on a lot of, filing my taxes and making sure bills are paid and scanning in documents that have come in, that sort of kind of stuff. So, and it looks like today is going to be more of the same, and I'm actually pretty excited for it. Alright, let's do the hyper, just because I do want to make sure I've got stamina going into the pulse check. I Distorted can be kind of weird, but let's try and EX it off the bat. Yeah, Candace, how have things been going with you? I know, a relaxing day so far. Korea been kind to you?
Je dois partir. Tu vas me manquer. Je resterai bien encore un peu, mais malheureusement, n'oublie pas de m'écrire. N'oublie pas de m'écrire. Tu vas me manquer. Je resterai bien encore un peu, mais malheureusement, je dois partir. J'espère vous revoir très bientôt. Bon voyage!
Couple close shaves there, but we got there. Good stuff. Yeah, work-life balance is definitely tricky. Especially in Asian countries. So yeah. Here's hoping you don't get burned out by accident. Yeah, thank you for the kudos. Yeah, I'm actually really happy about that. A couple of really scary moments, but we got there. Now, Blue Rain. I know I've avoided it because there's a 16th note pattern in it that kind of annoys me. Doesn't change the fact that it's a good song. So yeah, you know what? I'm a little on the tired side. And we're about to do the pulse check, which is gonna throw some stuff at me. Let's breathe easy for a little bit. Let's see if we can't get this up to a full combo. Well, I mean, mirror might work for singles. Doubles, Well, no FC, but we did improve our timing on it, which I'm actually happy about, because timing on that is a little weird. It's not quite Blue Mirage, but it's still got blue in the title. Though, definitely one of the cleaner tracks that Taka put out. I almost feel like it is a precursor to Broken. Oh, Ria Star was in that? I completely forgot that was a collaboration. Yeah, they're even in the same key. Blue Mirage isn't bad, it's just timing's weird. And yeah, more than welcome, Kawachi. Yeah, happy to take requests. Alright, let's get ready to do a pulse check for the day. Alright, let's see what kind of trouble we get into today. That started off okay, and then it just felt like it got really, really sloppy on my part. Yeah. EX isn't terrible, but I'd really rather have an A. And a lot more lates than early. Usually we have a better history on that. Not every day can be perfect. Onwards and upwards. I'm actually not sure how that went. Let's see. Fairly close to our record. More misses though, and I am hoping to double A or EX that soon, so 6 and 1/2 dozen of another. Alright, moving on. So, like, towards the end of February, I felt like my turntable skills were getting sharper. But now it feels like they're slipping. All right. All right, cheers, Kawachi. Have a good evening. Programmed frog, best frog. Yeah, I'm not exactly happy with that. Like, had fun playing it, but like the first like 20-25% of the song, I just could not lock into the rhythm. And it just kept upsetting me more and more, which then made it harder to do the rest of the song. Not all days are perfect. And still not awful, but definitely not as great as I'd like it to be. But there's still an entire month, so we'll get there. Alright, last but not least. Not bad. And before I see the numbers, stamina started to kick in. But I also managed to recover a lot faster than I expected. Hey! Spitting distance of our record and a lower miscount? Yeah! Better than I expected. Good stuff. Yeah, so I did have Sakura Reflection as the last song for a day, because it's, 9-dan. It was just too hard. And it's possible that this whole pulse check might be a little easier than it could be. But at the same time, I'd rather make sure I get it done every single day. Get that habit baked in. Then maybe we'll spice it back up a little. Plus, there's good stuff in there for practice, so... Alright. So let's see... Schwarzschild. Yeah... I know you're asking the another just checking some stuff. Yeah, I thought I had this nearly double A. I am curious as to how hard this is, though, just because... Well, actually, no, Q just might not have revisited it. Okay, so I do want, before the end of the stream, I do want to retry In the Sky Hyper. And I think this is a great 11 to try. I do want to do just one kind of breather song just real quick after Refractive, just that way I can hit Scorched Field full force. But yeah, that should be interesting. I'm actually looking forward to that. Because I'm trying to remember if I played it before Infinitas. And if so, what happened? And I'm honestly not remembering anything. So... Alright. So let's get our stamina back, and then fling ourselves at that. Oh yeah, it's a great song too. I always get it mixed up with Soliton Beam from Empress, because that song, it's not terrible, but it's not great. But good God, I hate that chart, and so I keep mentally swapping it with Scorched Field every now and then. I know what we should play. Choo choo, mother truckers. Such an adorable song. Yeah. Like, no joke, the woman on the right is Life Goal. She's so happy. She's like, yeah, I'm doing this freaking dance. I'm here. It's honestly incredible. Also, good morning, Asher. And what about the, what's the wordplay? Huh. Isn't it in kana, though? Huh, okay. I wouldn't have expected that just because it's all kana, like explicitly katakana, so I would have expected more of a phonetically similar, if it means departure, I would have expected it to be more like that. But maybe it's loanword from something else. It's true. It's just I know the majority of katakana loanwords are English, but there are some that are like Portuguese based, like pan, because of they were some of the first traders that they dealt with. Huh. Now you know. Good stuff. All right, time to likely get destroyed by this. Yeah, we can totally get that. That is a 10 with benefits. Let's get that on the to-do list. I don't think... Yeah, I don't think we can A that yet. But we can definitely clear that. All right. On the list it goes. And much obliged for that request, Candace. That was a lot more in my wheelhouse than I was expecting. And plus, the type of stuff in that song is really good. Like, it's typical, like, LED, like, snare 16th rolls, quick turntable fills. But it's not it's not as fast as I was expecting. Like, that's actually going to be good practice. I think more what Tuwali might be referring to is the speaking cadence. So it's not so much that you want a robotic sound, but you always give your commands precisely. Do this thing now. Do this thing now. So that you always have a clear timing as to what you're ordering or to what you're requesting. The speech chatter used by people flying in formation comes to mind. Alright, so it's 11 o'clock and I do want to wrap up within like the next 10 minutes. I still have In the Sky on my to-do. Yeah, let's go for that now. And before we jump into this, I do see a couple more people tuning in. Thank you. Appreciate you making me part of your Sunday. Or Monday morning, depending on where you are in the world. But either way, thank you. Hope all is well. Same point as last time. Back in a split second. Alright, one more time, just to see if we can't get that double A. And then we'll do that request for Still in My Heart. Thank you, Candace. And then at that point, we'll probably be wrapping up with a final incandescence. Yeah, sounds good. Alright, let's do it. Almost. Yeah, we will get there. Split second. Yeah, sorry about that. Just quickly touching base with my better half. All right. So, yeah, the video for that's a little on the weirder side for sure. All right, let's see. Still in my heart. I'm actually going to veto this, just because I want to go through all of the 10s first, and then I want to go through all of the 11s that are distorted and newer, because I know that chart's going to be just awful, because it's an older style. So, Candace, is there something else that you want to request instead? Or do you want to have that on a lower difficulty? Alright. And I'm just going to quickly double check that I updated in the sky. Good, okay. Alright. Then after this, we'll wrap up with the final incandescence, and then that'll be it for today. Been a great stream this morning. Going through my to-do list has been something I've been putting off, and completing that run-through is probably going to take all of this coming week, but I'm really looking forward to it. I think we're going to get a lot of surprising new improvements and some nice updates along the way. Yeah, old school Naoki. Definitely had a really signature sound early on, like compared to some of the other early artists. Excellent. Couple of scary moments with those trills and EX bar, but yeah, we got there. Yeah, kind of more like, I don't know, so you've got like Korsuke, and then Korsuke doing like older style trance, usually with the Disco Nation alias. I do kind of wish that we got some like Eurobeat that's like deliberately like older sounding. Yeah, I think you're definitely right with that, Tuali. Alright, so that is going to be it for today. However, first we have a final incandescence. Then we have thanks and kudos. And then, if things stay the same, we should have someone that we can raid and say hello to. So, very exciting.
Burning. 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 Burning.
Alright, so that is going to be it for today. I will be back tomorrow at my normal time, about 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern. And until next time, all of you that are that tuned in today, that made me a part of your weekend, people lurking in the background, you know that I respect the lurk and appreciate you. And to everybody in chat today, again, thank you. Happy to keep repeating this. When I started streaming, it was to encourage people to play or otherwise check out the game, and all the positivity and encouragement you both show me and each other. Like, it's exactly what I wanted. So, again, thank you. Tuali, Burkant, Mira, Mustapasta, and Okina, Tasigi. Appreciate you stopping by and following. And Mira with the chair earlier. Again, thank you. STB, Sigma, Sparkover, Kawachi, Candace, and Azure. Yeah, it's easy to say this because it's true. Y'all are awesome, and I really appreciate that. So until next time, stay awesome. But for right now, I believe Gamer Ted is also playing Infinitas. So let's confirm that they're still live, and then we'll all go say hello to them. Yeah, looks like they're still live. So everybody, let's buckle up and go wish them well. Alright, until next time, cheers everyone.